wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before. I like me better, I like me better.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it is either almost that time or that time, it just depends on when this video goes up, but that time of the year where we are moving into our spring, let's just say spring fragrances. I'm gonna say spring, summer, but I feel like most of these are real like spring-ish. So if you guys want to know 5 fragrances I would recommend for this time of the year, then let's go. So the first one I have is from Burberry. This is the Burberry Goddess. This is the 3.3 ounce, which retails for 168 dual hairs. It's very funny that not only am I now recommending this, but just that I own this, because y'all know this is one, it had to grow on me, which is unusual for me because I'm not really a grower when it comes to fragrances. If I don't like it the first sniff, first go around, I usually do not end up liking it later. But I did tell you guys that something about this, it was the initial scent that kind of threw me off. Like I couldn't really tell if I liked it or not, but then once it dried down, I was like, oh yeah, absolutely, I like her. And also when it dries down, that's when you really get to smell the vanilla in this. I feel like when it first comes out, it gives almost a floral like, which I don't believe floral is in any, at least maybe not the top notes, but that's like what it first gives off, and y'all know it's very hit or miss for me when it comes to floral. But once it dries down, that's when you really get to smell that vanilla, and that's why I feel like this is kind of like, you know, well, I've honestly been truly wearing this like year round ever since I got it, but I feel like it gives very much so spring because it's in that like balance. You know, I feel like a lot of times people think juicy, you know, really sweet fragrances for the summertime, and then kind of like maybe like more floral-ish type spring because, you know, flowers are blooming, all of that. So the fact that this kind of gives like a little bit of both of that at the same time is why this just gives very spring to me. But this is definitely a vanilla fragrance, but it's like grown vanilla, like just grown sexy vanilla, just outside. That's what I think of when I think like outside, which I hope to be out, well, not that outside, I'm still in Aquarius, but just like that grown and sexy fun vanilla, not too sweet vanilla, not like KILIAN vanilla 28, which y'all know I still love that fragrance, but I would say that is the definition of like, if you wanted to smell like vanilla extract, that is exactly what you would get, the KILIAN one. This is still vanilla but sophisticated. All right, so ponytail, Ariana Grande. This is God is a Woman. This is the 3.4 ounce, which retails for $65. Another thing about her fragrances smell good and they're affordable. Well, more affordable than, you know, I just said $168, and there's one in here that's even more than the Burberry one, but it smells good. And you know, we're just talking about spring and fresh and clean. This, I told you guys before, is a fragrance I will either, you know, when you're home alone and you hear something, but you're like, I'm the only person in here. What was that? Did y'all hear that? What was I even saying? What was I saying? Oh, I told you guys before that it's a fragrance I'll wear before bed because it just gets very, you know, fresh and clean, and I feel like that's what you think of when you think spring. At least me, you know, spring cleaning, that type thing. Again, flowers blooming, just fresh and new. I already started spring cleaning around here, just decluttering, just for a new vibe, and that's what this gives. So, you know, like I said, being outside, you want to smell fresh and clean outside, at least I assume. I hope so. So this is a very good fragrance for that, and it mixes. Do you mix well with other fragrances? I don't know, I don't feel like I really try, because like I said, it's a fragrance I wear a little bit more at nighttime. I'm trying to think, but I mean, for the most part, her fragrances usually mix well with other ones. What would I mix you with? Not really vanilla. I don't think another floor. Maybe you don't mix well with other fragrances. Now I gotta try that out, and I'll let you guys know. Okay, and since we're on the topic of ponytail, another one that I recommend for the spring is the Mod Blush. This is the 3.4 ounce. This retails for $68. It matches my shirt, which I'm not sure if you can tell, but my shirt is pink. I feel like it's kind of being washed out to where it's giving white, but I told y'all that's why I be adding saturation back into the video, because yeah. But onto how this actually smells. This is another, like, you know, fresh, florally, but there's some juiciness in there, which is probably usually if it's a floral fragrance, straight floral, like you don't really get a hint of anything else, it's kind of hard for me to like, which is ironic given the next one I'm about to talk about. But you know, it's usually the ones that are a nice mix of the two that I gravitate towards. And then if you guys know, there's this pink one and then there is a white one, like the packaging is the same way, it's just white version. If you put the two of those together, it's giving spring, summer, autumn, June, all of that in one together. So highly recommend them. And you know, they're affordable. So if you just want to go ahead and get the two, you have two full sizes that are the same price as one full size. But you know, just to name out some of the key notes: dewy rose, passion fruit. So you see that mix of the two in here. Now that I think about it, would you mix well with God as a Woman? No, I think this would overpower God as a Woman. Cause her fragrances are strong enough on their own. But now I gotta try that out. I already sprayed myself. You're like, well, why don't you just try it out now? I already sprayed a perfume on today. You know, like if you spray too much or you smell too many different, like it all kind of just starts blending together in your nose. But now I'm intrigued to try that out. Next one, my grown smellers out there, which is very funny. It says fruity floral, but I literally don't get fruity from this. Again, everyone's nose is different. This gives like straight up floral fragrance, but top notes are black pepper, ginger, and mandarin orange. I'm like, baby, where does that be when I smell it? Cause it don't, but again, everyone's different. But I do still really like this, even though I just said, you know, floral is kind of like one of my least favorite families, but I really like this one. It is very strong fragrance. Oh, this is Pas de Soie. I didn't say that. I just said the fragrance itself is from BDK. This is the full size at 3.4, but I don't remember how much it costs. I bought this from Indie House. So Indie House is in, no, it's not Dunwoody. Alpharetta? No, is it? I don't think it's in Alpharetta. No, I think it's in Alpharetta. It's somewhere around that, like Alpharetta, but you're getting closer to the city-ish type area if you did want to go get it in person. I don't recall how much this costs. I know it's over 200. It's like 230, somewhere between 230, 250, something like that. But it was worth it, at least to me. Long lasting fragrance, strong. I can mix this with others, even though I said I pick up a really strong floral scent from this. This mixes really well with Love Don't Be Shy from KILIAN. And if you have Love Don't Be Shy or you've smelled it before, I feel like a lot of people don't like it because of how sweet it is. It smells like Fruity Pebbles, very sweet fragrance, also a very strong fragrance. So, you know, but it also clearly is a fragrance that you can mix. So, or maybe that's just my thing. Maybe I'm seeing a pattern that I just like mixing fruity fragrances with floral fragrances to get that right balance. But those two strong fragrances together, I'm telling you, I'll be stepping into the car, I'll step into a restaurant, I'll step somewhere. You smell good. What do you wear? Exactly. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, you smell that? Okay. And for the price of the two of those together, literally if you get full sizes of both of those fragrances, you're looking at over $400. So you better smell me from across the room and you better be long lasting, okay? But for the summer, definitely going to break this out, definitely going to break out that combination as well. So don't sleep on this. I feel like it's not the easiest to find online, but also, especially BDK fragrances, go smell it in real life because some of the ones I shall be recommending, if I had blind bought it, we would have been fighting. Okay, now that we've gotten to the last one, I definitely have a pattern that I like, that floral, fruity type fragrance. This is the last one that I have to talk about. And also their fragrances in general are slept on, and I don't like that. However, they're also not the easiest to find, so that could be a reason why. But this is Moschino, and this is Toy 2. I guess the 3.4 retails for $76. I know I didn't spend $76 on this. I think I got this off of Amazon, but I'm looking at Rebel Scent's website, and it's on sale for $38.98. Wait, hold on. So 1.7 fluid ounces on sale for $38 and 3.4, so this size is on sale for $58.98. That's still a really good price for the full size. Absolutely positively, like this is again one of my most complimented fragrances, and this alone. I do mix this with other fragrances because it mixes really well, but this alone, I'm telling you again, just anywhere just walk into, you smell good. Thank you. Long lasting. Like I said, it is a fresh floral is how it's described, but they have another, I don't know if it's Toy One. It's pink, so it's literally the same exact packaging. I've shown it before, but it's like a bubblegum flavor. There is like a hint of that in this fragrance. It's very faint, very like, you know, your nose, it just depends on everyone's body chemistry if you're gonna pick up on it, but I like that in this. I also do mix those two together, which you'll get more of the bubblegum in this, but this alone, absolutely positively a little bit more on the affordable side. And I'm telling you, if you get nothing else from this video and you just get this, you'll be having people asking you the entire summer, what are you wearing? Okay, y'all, and that is it for this video. Those are 5 fragrances I would recommend you pick up, you start using again if you already own it this spring as we go into summer. Let me know what you'll be pulling out of your collection or what you have your eye on, because you know it ain't nothing to make a new purchase. Let me know all of that down below. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Yeah, 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 yeah.